My older brother, Ryan Miller, was so paranoid about me dating too young that he literally stationed some of his hottest, most trustworthy guy friends near me on campus. The first time I met Jaxon Cole, it was totally awkward. He gave me the cold shoulder and told my brother, "Back off. Your sister, your problem." Ryan had to beg and plead, basically forcing me to be under Jax's watch before he jetted off overseas. A year later, Ryan suddenly flew home early. I was rushing to dump the guy who'd been glued to my side for the past year. But that's when my brother's best friend, the guy he swore would never date, was straight up crying, burying his face into my collarbone. He was practically begging, "I'm your lapdog, Sky. You can train me or play me however you want, but don't you dare talk about breaking up." I gripped my brother's shirt and whispered, while sneakily peeking at the guy standing in front of us. Jaxon Cole was wearing a baggy t-shirt, his arms all bulked up, veins popping against his solid skin. His long, lean fingers rested lightly on his wrist. His chiseled features were unforgettable. He'd been dragged here straight from the gym when my brother made the frantic call. Jax looked down at me, sounding annoyed. "This is the life or death situation you were talking about?" I hid behind Ryan and muttered, "Bro, I'm fine on my own." Really? Ryan, the overly protective, big brother, thumped his chest. "Relax, I literally saved Jax's life once." Jax paused, looking even more resigned. "Saved my life is a stretch. I had a fever, overslept, and almost missed my finals. Fine. Thanks to you, I passed." Ryan patted my shoulder. "Jax has been single for ages. Hang out with him and learn. You stick around a homebody long enough, you'll become one too. You just started college. Don't let some random blonde dude hit on you. Does that even make sense?" But I still think. My brother cut me off. "If you looked down on dating like Jax does, I wouldn't worry. That blonde loser Brayden you liked in high school? I still don't get your taste." I rolled my eyes. "If you're so enlightened, why did you let Madison Tate string you along like a fool?" He snapped. "Guys and girls are different. Most girls get screwed over in relationships. Don't you get that?" I shook my head. "Nope. Sounds sexist to me." Ryan sighed, then turned to Jax, his voice hopeful. "If my sister even tries to date, you help me break his legs." Jax, standing to the side, casually lifted an eyebrow. "Back off. Your sister, your problem." Ryan laughed, pushing me toward him. "She's a good kid. You don't have to work hard. Just keep an eye on her. Don't let other creeps snatch her." Before leaving, Ryan made Jax and I exchange numbers. He told me to reach out if anything happened. After all, once he was gone, no one would be around to cook. I was shy and never messaged Jax first. One day, I posted on Insta stories inviting people to grab food and quickly organized a high school reunion group. But when the time came, only Noah Brown from the next class showed up. Everyone else flaked. Noah smiled. "Just the two of us for Hot Pot? You cool with that?" I shrugged. "Sure, let's go. I'm starving." Just as the food hit the table, a shadow loomed over me. I looked up and locked eyes with Jax. He looked at Noah and slightly raised an eyebrow. "Aren't you going to introduce us?" "My friend, Noah Brown, and my brother's friend, Jaxon Cole." Noah politely stood up to greet him. Jax acknowledged him, then turned to me. "You coming?" I got the message. I quickly apologized to Noah and followed Jax out. On the way, I whined, seriously bad timing. I haven't even eaten. He took me to a different hot pot place and chuckled. "Now I get why your brother wanted me to watch you. You really didn't notice he was into you?" I blinked blankly. "He didn't make a move on me." Jax shrugged. "Keep eating," and he was about to. After dinner, we headed home. At the mall exit, I stopped in front of a Funko Pop store. He asked, "Want to check it out?" I picked out 2 blind boxes. He paid. As we walked down to the garage, his Audi lights flashed. Suddenly, a girl sprinted over. "Jaxon?" He stopped and told me, "Wait, right here." The girl ran up and hugged him, her voice full of drama. "Why won't you see me? Why are you ghosting my calls?" He gently pulled her arms away, his voice ice cold. "Tiffany, I thought I was clear. We are done." I realized Tiffany was his half-sister. She slapped him in a fit of rage and started screaming accusations, bringing up their whole messed up history. I rushed over and slapped her back. She glared at me, raising her hand to hit me, but Jax clamped down on her wrist. "Tiffany, stop losing it, okay?" Tiffany let out a cold laugh. "You think you're getting away from me like this? Jaxon Cole, you'll never be rid of me." Jax froze, his eyes darkening. He looked like someone had sucked all the air out of the room, resigned to whatever came next. Suddenly, I stepped right next to him, thin and fragile, but my voice was firm. "Are you done with your little speech? If you are, step aside. We're going home." As soon as I got in Jax's car, Ryan video called. Even though he's a total control freak, I was genuinely thankful for his call. Perfect timing. "What's the update? Did Jax take you home?" I flipped the camera to the driver's seat. "Yeah, he dropped me off. You can chill. Oh hey, remember to feed my pet mice? Don't let them starve before I get back. Seriously useless." I muttered a quick curse. "Got it. I won't let your legacy die." From that day on, Jax and I were tight. When I went out, I just sent him my location, and he'd pick me up on the dot. Friends always asked, half joking, "Is he your new boyfriend or something?" Mealtime rolled around, and before I could even open my mouth, he'd be knocking on my door with freshly bought groceries, ready to cook. Jax's cooking was way better than Ryan's, so much so that my brother called me constantly, totally salty. "Am I gonna come back and find out you're someone else's sister?" I watched Jax in the kitchen, apron on, cooking, while having me drink the yogurt he brought. "Didn't you literally hand me over to him?" Ryan chuckled. "Honestly, I'm proud." You don't know this, but Jax is the last person anyone would ask for a favor, let alone cook. He's a tough cookie, but deep down, he knows I'm his best friend. I rolled my eyes and hung up. Jax and I had just sat down to eat when the doorbell rang. He told me to eat and went to get it. The moment he opened the door, Tiffany hurled a bucket of black ink straight at his face. "Jaxon Cole, it's you again? Where's that tramp? I wasn't even aiming for you." Black ink slowly dripped down his sharp jawline. He didn't bother wiping it right away. I grabbed the half-empty ink bucket off the floor and, without hesitation, tossed the rest straight at Tiffany. "You psycho. Jax and I have been living together since freshman year. We're the item here." I calmly handed Jax a towel. Jaxon Cole was just a rebellious kid in college. "I sincerely suggest you get some mental help." Tiffany was hauled away by building security. I turned back and saw Jax looking at me with an unreadable expression. "You're not scared?" I sighed. "Of course I am." He slowly wiped the last ink stain. "How did you know about my college history?" I forced a laugh. "Didn't my brother tell me? He's always bringing it up." He narrowed his eyes. "I wasn't close to your brother back then. Maybe he's been keeping tabs on you since then." I awkwardly changed the subject. I couldn't tell him the truth. The person who was keeping tabs wasn't my brother. It was me. Luckily, he didn't press. Tiffany now knew my address, and she might show up again. Living alone, I felt a little creeped out, but finding a decent rental pad right now was tough. "I have an extra pad. Why don't you stay there for a bit?" He took a sip of water. "If you're worried, I won't stay there. But it's in the same neighborhood as me, so it's easier if you need anything." "I'm not worried. You're almost 25 after all." He choked. "Excuse me?" Nothing. Jax's house was pretty far from mine. I started getting sleepy, listening to some chill tunes in the car, and dozed off. When I woke up, a suit jacket was draped over me. He was standing alone under the streetlight, his shadow stretching out in the faint glow. He had his own company now, successfully escaping the place he hated most. But why did he still look just as sad as when I first met him? I opened the car door and gently tapped his shoulder. He froze for a second, then turned his head. "You're up. Yep, let's go. I'll take you in." His place wasn't huge or brand new, but it was spotless. His mother bought this house, and after she passed, no one lived there. After he helped me with my luggage, he was about to take me shopping for essentials when Ryan called again. "I'm flying home right now. I heard our place got trashed and you're homeless, right? Where are you?" I was silent for a few seconds. At Jax's place. My brother peered closely at the background, his voice suddenly excited. "That's my guy. You're at the empty apartment he keeps, aren't you? I heard that was his mom's place and he wouldn't rent it out or let anyone stay there. Now he's breaking his own rule for Well, for my sister. I'm so moved. I cut him off. Bro, we have to go out now. I stayed at Jax's place for the entire summer break. He was busy with his startup, so sometimes, when he didn't have time to cook, we'd just grab some quick grub together. I'm not big on traveling, so I mostly stayed home and got a little restless. I posted on my Insta. Any ideas for a fun activity for a couch potato? My brother was the first to comment. Read more books, read more news, date less. I instantly deleted it. Half an hour later, more comments poured in, but I decided to just scroll through my phone. That night, Jax brought food and asked while eating, "Want to go out for a change?" I realized I hadn't gone anywhere since I moved in nearly a month ago. Go out? Yeah. Anywhere you want to go? I thought for a moment. Let's see a movie. Just us. He nodded immediately. Sure thing. At the theater, the staff asked, "Would you like the couple's combo?" It includes 2 tickets, a large popcorn, drinks, and 10 arcade tokens. Interested? Seeing my eyes lock onto the Gengar plush in the claw machine, he paid and handed me the 10 tokens. The movie hadn't started yet. He went out to take a call. "I'll find you in a bit." Got it. I tried twice and missed. Just then, another couple noticed the Gengar. "Babe, I totally need that Gengar." The girl turned to me. "Can you let me have a turn? You haven't caught it, but you're hogging the machine. I was here first and I haven't given up. You can wait in line." She instantly teared up. "Honey, she's being mean." Her boyfriend butted in. "How about this? You try one more time. If you win, you get the Gengar and I'll give you $50. If you don't, you apologize to my girlfriend." I was too over it to respond and tossed the tokens into the machine. Suddenly, a large pair of hands covered mine, guiding my grip. I held my breath, my body tilting back against his solid chest, overwhelmed by his scent. I don't know how he did it, but the Gengar landed perfectly in the tray. "What's up? Your face is totally red." "Nothing. Maybe it's just hot in here." The other girl angrily complained to her boyfriend. "Look at her boyfriend. Got it on the first try. And you're just ugly and useless." Jax turned around, his face unreadable. "You two freaked her out. Apologize." The boyfriend mumbled an apology, then quickly pulled his girlfriend away. As they walked off, still cursing under their breath, Jax leaned against the machine and looked down at me. "All better now?" I gotta say, having you around feels pretty boss. Jaxon Cole, being your girl really gives me street cred." Jax paused, raising an eyebrow. "Oh yeah? Totally. You're hot and you know how to act cool. Even if it's kind of an act." Jax chuckled softly and rubbed my head. "Alright, the movie's about to start." I followed him, secretly pulling out my phone and snapping a photo of his back. The movie was a new American horror flick. Jax sat quietly watching, completely unlike the guy on my right who kept screaming. When the lead actress suddenly turned into a monster, he freaked out and jumped up. His bucket of popcorn went everywhere and soda splashed all over my shirt. I'm so sorry, I was just terrified." He kept apologizing, pulling a napkin from his pocket to help me wipe it. Jax suddenly grabbed his hand tight. "Skylar, switch seats with me." After switching, Jax frowned and handed me tissues. "Need to go to the restroom to clean up?" "I'll come with you. I'm good. It's getting good now. I'll deal with it later." I bent down to wipe the sticky spots, not paying attention to what Jax did next. I only knew that when I looked up, the boy was gone. Summer shirts are thin, and a white one with soda stains gets kind of transparent. Jax quickly looked away. "Wait here for a sec. I'll run up to the second floor and grab you a new shirt." When the movie ended, I stood waiting outside the restroom. Actually, my shirt had dried, just a few sticky spots and the sweet smell of Coke. A friendly older woman started chatting with me. "Waiting for your boyfriend? I was right behind you. You two are so cute. And I gotta say, your man is really sweet to you. When that other guy was trying to cop a feel, your boyfriend noticed right away, even in the dark. That shows he's always focused on you." I paused, then smiled faintly. "Yeah, he's always been great. It's probably okay to secretly use the girlfriend title for a sec, right? He won't find out." "Oh, here comes your boyfriend." I turned around and saw Jax, who had somehow snuck up behind me, holding a shopping bag. I peeked at the brand. "You didn't have to get something so pricey. First time buying your clothes." "I'm new at this." First time implies a second time? You really don't have to. Jax laughed softly, his voice teasing, "Aren't I your boyfriend?" His breath lightly hit my ear, and my face instantly flushed. The older woman winked. "Must be a new relationship, huh? So sweet. Go change. I'll wait out here." After changing, I adjusted my hair in the mirror. Ryan used to complain that Geox had the worst style. Every time my brother went on a date with Madison Tate, Jax would intentionally pick out the ugliest clothes for him. But this dress wasn't just my style, it fit perfectly. When I stepped out, Jax's gaze was intense, lost in a daze. "What's up? It's not pretty?" Hearing my voice, he snapped out of it. "It's stunning." I walked closer, shyly admitting, "There's a button on the back. I can't reach it. Let me help." Jax swept my hair to one side, exposing my pale neck. His warm breath on my skin gave me chills. His finger lightly touched my back as he fastened the button, making my ears burn. His voice was husky. "All set." I turned around to say thanks, but met Jax's strong, deep stare. That look was hotter than my ears, the raw gaze of a man who wants a woman. My phone suddenly screamed, "Bro, why are you calling now?" "Maddie dumped me." My eyes popped. The kettle started whistling. On the way home, Ryan kept calling, crying, and complaining that Madison Tate was ignoring him. He went on and on about being Madison's good dog. When we got home, he still wouldn't stop. "Tell me, am I too pathetic? Is that why Maddie doesn't want me?" I said casually, "Sorry, who doesn't want an obedient little puppy?" Ryan immediately caught the sarcasm. "Skylar, I'm warning you, you are not allowed to date. You started dating Maddie when you were my age? How come you get to date and I don't?" I had barely finished when Jax pushed open the door and walked in. He was holding a plate of washed green grapes. "Want some fruit?" Jax didn't leave. Instead, he sat down next to me and held a grape to my mouth. I reflexively opened my mouth and took it, my tongue accidentally brushing his finger, which was slightly cool and wet. Jax stiffened slightly, staring intently at the finger I had touched. The grape rolled in my mouth. I went to spit the skin into the trash, but a large hand opened in front of me. "Spit it here." On the other end of the line, Ryan asked cautiously, "You're not actually seeing someone, are you? Who is it? Why isn't Jax watching you? I need to talk to him." Jax took the phone from me. "It's me." My brother scoffed. "It's this late and you're still at my sister's place? Time for you to leave. And by the way, my sister hasn't dated anyone, right?" "Nope, not yet." "Make sure you keep an eye on her for me. We can't let any other creeps get to our sister." Jaxie's eyes darkened, and his voice dropped. "Don't worry, I won't let her be tricked by any other guy." When I went to enroll at NYU, Jax drove me. His looks were a major distraction on a campus full of hot guys. My new roommate, Haley Kim, her eyes wide with admiration. "Sky, is this your brother? He's so hot." I should have left Jax at home. Haley's eyes sparkled like a fan's. With these looks, he'd look good even with blonde hair. "Can you hook me up?" I was annoyed and walked faster. "No way." Jax and Haley couldn't keep up. I looked back and saw them exchanging contact info. "Please take good care of Skylar. Let's go." I linked arms with Haley and dragged her into the dorm. After unpacking, I saw a text from Jax from 5 minutes ago. "Done unpacking? Want me to show you around campus?" "Hey Sky, where are you running off to?" "Gonna walk around campus." I flew down the stairs. Jax was standing outside the girls' dorm, totally drawing a crowd. I ran over, but another student cut me off. "Excuse me, can you help me carry my luggage? It's way too heavy." I cleared my throat softly, not far away. They both looked at me. Jax turned down the girl. "Sorry, I've got plans." He walked toward me. "Let's go." Campus tour time. On campus, even the summer air felt like spring break. I first met Jax in high school, and I never thought I'd be walking side by side with him one day. Little sister, don't let any upperclassmen play you. 9 out of 10 are shady. I laughed teasingly. "Did you hear that? They think you're shady." My smile froze. What's that supposed to mean? Did he hear me? Or is it Sky, I like you? I hadn't expected Jax to confess. I always figured if my little crush got too big to hide, I'd be the one to do it. I'm sure Ryan told you about my family mess. My parents divorced early. I lived with my dad, and my mom passed when I was in college. Tiffany Lynn is my half-sister. My childhood was rough. Tiffany's always been possessive, which is why I took off from that town. He spoke clearly, slowly revealing the old pain. But running away doesn't fix anything. Sky, I'm telling you this because I know you have feelings for me. I don't want you to think I don't like you, and I don't want you to make a choice without knowing the whole truth. I was silent for a while, then slowly spoke. Should we give it a shot? Jaxon Cole, 3 years ago at NYU, the first time I saw you, I thought it was such a waste for a straight-A genius like you to turn into some blonde loser. Jax suddenly burst out laughing. So that little girl back then was really you. In 10th grade, I went on a campus visit to NYU. I hated the boring info sessions, so I snuck out to wander around. That's when I saw Jax surrounded by a group of guys. He was alone against a crowd. They looked at him with disdain. We didn't want this either. Your sister told us to teach you a lesson. Just apologize to her, give her a hug, and it's over, right? I'd seen Jax's face on the IU Dean's list. He was too unforgettable. Seeing him ready to fight, I don't know what came over me, but I rushed up and grabbed his hand tight. Hey, what are you hitting him for? Run! Thankfully, I jogged every morning, so I had decent stamina. We ran and ran until we finally lost the crowd. He shook off my hand, looking down at my uniform dismissively. A high schooler from North High? Looking down on high schoolers? I'm saying it's a huge waste for a genius like you to get into Night U and then turn into a lowlife with blonde hair. What a huge waste of these looks. Jax calmly wiped the blood from his hand. I wish I didn't have this face. Oh yeah? Even if you can't change your looks, are you trying to get expelled? Why are you so hung up on one thing? Life is long. There are so many cool things to do, countless anchors to find. You achieved what most people only dream of. Why give up over one little thing? Find more anchors. If one thing falls apart, you still have a million other things to hold you up. Later, I heard about Gax from my brother. Ryan said Gax was unlike any of his other friends. While other college students were busy partying and dating, Gax was busy studying, starting a business, and making money. He had very few friends. Only my thick-skinned brother managed to become his friend. As for why I like Gax? Simple, he's hot, and I've always had a thing for smart people. In this world, a guy who is both is like finding a unicorn, especially someone as drop-dead, gorgeous, and brilliant as Jaxon Cole. Jax and I officially got together. We agreed to keep it on the down low from Ryan for now. As long as his company wasn't too slammed, he'd come to campus to have dinner with me. Every time he came, he brought me fruit. Haley sighed. Dating an older guy is seriously the best. But a month, 2 months, almost half a year went by, and Jax and I hadn't even kissed once. I tried hinting a few times, but he always dodged it. We said we were dating, but really all we did was confirm the boyfriend-girlfriend title, nothing more than before. Haley and her new boyfriend were making out constantly after just 2 months. On New Year's Eve, I intentionally picked a place far from campus and invited Jax to watch the fireworks. We went to a bar near the river breeze, the music, the liquor, everything was a total sensory overload. When the fireworks went off, all sparkly and bright, I grabbed Jax's collar and kissed his cold lips. Jaxon, don't push me away. I'd never dated and I had no idea how to kiss, so I just desperately pressed my lips against his. The kiss ended and I was still unsatisfied. I pushed him away in frustration. Jax suddenly grabbed my hand, breathing hard. My place is nearby, actually. How about we crash there tonight? That night, I don't know how much I drank. Before I could even punch in the passcode, Jax grabbed the back of my neck and kissed me passionately. My whole body melted in his arms. He messed up the passcode a few times, and it took several tries to get the door open. We stumbled into the bedroom. When he put me down on the bed, I caught a flash of hesitation in his eyes. Furious, I pulled him off the bed, flipping over to pin him down. Jaxon Cole, that's it. I don't want a long-distance, platonic thing. I want to sleep with you. If you don't want that, then let's just break up now. And that instant, he kissed me, quickly reversing our positions. I don't know how our clothes ended up on the floor in the chaos. All I know is that the next morning, Jax's body was covered in my love bites. The next morning, my entire body was so sore I couldn't sit up. My phone had a ton of unread messages. I opened them and saw that Ryan had sent over 99 texts. Sent you $20. Happy New Year. Where are you? Sleeping early? Fine. You're a single dog. I'm back with my girl. We're flying home in a few days for the holiday. I jumped out of bed in a panic, thinking about last night and how much Ryan hated me dating. It was best to lie low for a while, but just as I was about to sneak out, Jax caught me. He frowned. Aren't you gonna eat breakfast first? My eyes instantly landed on the apron he was wearing. Is he naked underneath? No time to eat. Jax put down the sandwich. What's wrong? You okay? My brother. I held up my phone. He's back with Madison Tate. They're coming home soon. Jax, maybe we should fake a breakup for a bit to keep the peace? You want to break up? Jax's eyes suddenly got all red. Are you over me? No. I couldn't explain. Jax suddenly gripped my wrist, forcing me down and kissing me. Tears rolled from his eyes. Skylar Jones, I'm the dog you adopted. You can tame me or play with me. Just don't ever say break up. Ding dong! The doorbell rang. I quickly shoved Jax away. Jaxon Cole, are you home? My sister isn't here. Do you know where she went? It's Ryan. Why is he here so fast? I immediately bolted into the bedroom, changed, and fixed my messy hair. When I walked out, I acted totally natural. Bro, what a coincidence. I just stopped by Jax's place for breakfast. Ryan looked at Jax with massive gratitude. Thank God for you, Jax. My sister didn't run off with that blonde guy. As a brother, I'm seriously relieved. Madison Tate smiled. With a hottie like Jax around, Sky's standards must be through the roof. Why would she look at anyone else? Hey, Jax, what's on your neck? Are you dating? Ryan pointed at the hickey on Jax's neck and burst out laughing. No way, man. You're actually dating. I awkwardly mumbled that I'd leave after eating. Hold up, little sister. Since when are you not interested in the drama? Jax, spill it. What's your girlfriend like? Younger than you? Do her parents approve? Jax glanced at me. Yeah, she's younger. Her family probably isn't thrilled about me. Younger? That's fine. She's an adult. With those looks, how could her family not approve? If it were you, would you approve? Ryan looked at me, then laughed. No comparison. My sister isn't your girlfriend. He was still bragging about his good little sister not dating. Back in high school, my sister had a crush on some blonde guy. I once found a sneaky pic of the back of his head in her desk. I swore I'd beat that dude to a pulp. Jax's lips twitched slightly. Is that so? The group chatted for a long time. Ryan decided to take Madison out for a walk. He reminded Jax to drop me off later. The second they left, Jax kissed me hard. That picture, that was me, wasn't it? His kiss got even more intense. Just then, the door was suddenly pushed open. Jaxon Cole, I forgot my handbag. Ryan saw the scene in front of him and looked like he'd been hit by a truck. After a long moment, he let out a piercing scream. Jaxon Cole, you rat. I treated you like a brother and you stole my sister. Ryan beat Jax up. Madison and I had to pry him off until he calmed down. You said you'd never dated. It turns out you were just waiting for my sister. How long have you been eyeing her? I was seriously done. Ryan called Jax out to the balcony. I don't know what they talked about, Madison reassured me. Don't worry, your brother won't do anything crazy. Half an hour later, Ryan and Jax walked back in. If I wasn't grateful that you've kept my sister so healthy and happy, I'd totally kick your butt. What did you say to my brother that made him let you slide? After dinner, Jax and I walked along the river. I made him a promise. I swore I'd prove to him that I could give you a future. I scoffed softly. You talk like I'm ready to marry you. Jax suddenly stopped, gripping my hand tight. Sky, I feel so lucky. I met you at the worst time of my life, and then I got to meet you again. Although I didn't know what the future held, I believed that love existed and could chase away the fear of tomorrow.